As a manager, how can you really be fair to everybody? Is that even fair of me to ask? Welcome to the channel Leadership with Mike. On this channel, I help managers become leaders, and I do this with no nonsense sense, if that makes sense. I'm going to link a video where I talk about life not being fair, and I would suffer if life was actually fair, because I like to find little ways that I get an edge. I don't want it to be fair. I am not equal to you, nor you to me. So why should I get exactly what you get, and why should you get exactly what I get? That said, being a manager, you want to be as fair as possible. This is going to help your career immensely, even if it takes a little bit more time. Now, what does fair mean? I mean, really. Fair means that you respect all of the people that work with you equally. They don't have to earn respect. You're the new manager, you've just been promoted, or you've been a manager for a long time. People don't need to earn your respect. Who are you? Nobody. They should be starting at 100%, because you know what? You're a human being. I'm a human being. Let's start off with a mutual respect. You can lose it like that, but you should gain it right away. This is how you start being fair. So let's talk about 6 things that you can do to be fair in your workplace. Number 1, the golden rule. He who has the gold makes the rules. No, I'm not talking about that golden rule. The golden rule where treat others as you would like to be treated. So keep that in the back of your mind when you're handing out assignments, when you are talking to somebody about what needs to be done, how things have been done, who's been saying not nice things at work. Whatever you have to do in terms of managing your people and managing your job to get things done, treat people the way you want to be treated. If you would like to be spoken to in a private room because you're talking about something private, think about it. The person you're talking to, your employee, they want to be treated the same way. They will want something that is private to be spoken of in private. Easy peasy. Number 2, there's some managers that will walk through and say, do as I say, not as I do. That is 100% backwards. Do as I do. You, as a leader, as a manager, should be leading by example. So you are now in a management position. Do you think that gets you extra smoke breaks? Do you think you get all these free passes of, oh, I got a family situation, I need to leave early? I mean, it might, but that is going to breed resentment with your employees. Because here's the thing, everybody's watching. So when you're trying to say, listen, guys, keep it to 1 smoke break before lunch, but you're out having 4, how do you think that looks? Do you think that is what somebody would say is fair? Absolutely not. So remember, people are watching you. So model what you expect of them. If you think they can go a day without having a smoke, and you're a smoker, guess who's not getting a smoke break? That should be you. Number 3, change the rules if the rules need to be changed. Now, how would that be fair? How that's fair is you've taken time and you're running your system, you're running your office, but you notice that this is a rule that we have in place, or this is a procedure we have in place, but it seems to always pick on this person, or it seems to always fall on this person. And you know that that is not fair. Change the rules. As long as you are doing it openly and saying, guys, gals, this is what's happening. It's not working because, and this is what we're going to implement instead of. So change the rules openly. Let me just pause for 1 quick second. I want to draw your attention to a link down below. If you have a feeling like you're not understanding exactly what I'm saying here, and you just need a one-on-one conversation, I have a link below where you can book a half hour, it's probably 40 minutes, but a half hour chat with this guy. I'll take time, I'll sit with you, and we'll work through whatever management problems you might be having. We can do some life problems too, but listen, I ain't no qualified therapist, but I've got opinions you may have gathered. Anyway, back to our list. Like I said, when you're changing the rules, you have to be open and honest. But that's number 4. Be honest. If people have questions about what's going on, let them know. Explain why things are going this way. Of course, you may have to say, we can't talk about that because it's confidential, and it's none of your business, because it's about somebody else. But everything that you can share about the work being requested or the work to be done, share it in an open and honest conversation. This is what it is because people will really respect that openness, and it's going to make them feel this is a fair place to work. That guy, that gal, they're pretty fair. 5, don't play favorites. This is going to be tough because listen, we all have favorites. I don't like everybody. We don't like everybody. Just be honest with yourself. But that doesn't mean that you pick your favorites and you take it easy on them or give them a lighter workload or a better workload. The work has to be done. It's going to be divided evenly and fairly. Now, of course, there's going to be people that you lean on a little bit more because when I give the work to Joe, he tends to get this done. And right now I'm in a crunch point. I'm going to give this to Joe because I need to have it done. That's not playing favorites. That's hedging your bets. But in the big picture, don't play favorites. Don't let so-and-so always come in late because they're friends. You guys, your kids are on the Little League baseball team together. You can't play favorites. You have to draw the line. Now, where I find the most comfort, the people that I am friends with or that I get along with outside of work, they know it's been made very clear. Don't embarrass me. I put a lot of pressure on the people that I know that I'm friends with to pull their weight, to not put me in a position that's going to make it awkward. Because now I've flipped it onto them. If you put me in a position where I have to make a decision and play favorites, what kind of friend are you to me? You can't put it on me and say, Mike, but we're friends. You got to hook this up. What are you asking of me? How are you putting me in a position? Not going to fly. Number 6, playing politics. You're going to have people that are going to want to say, listen, Mike, you're the big boss. Hey, I got your coffee. Speaking of which, got your coffee, buddy, just how you like it. Then they're going to come into the office and say, hey, did you know so-and-so's not doing so well? They're doing this, they're not doing that. I'm doing it. Listen, make it very clear. There's no sucking ass in this establishment because it's amazing what lengths people will go to playing politics to not do what they're supposed to do, to get other people in trouble for what they're doing wrong, all trying to elevate themselves in your eyes, in your boss's eyes. It's a game that as a supervisor, as a manager, you're going to be the one losing. So stop it immediately. When you see somebody snitching, stop it. Now, if it's information you got to take action on, you got to take action on it. But do not let this person think that they have one on you and that they are your ears. It may be tempting. You may want to know everything that's going on and just tell me a little. Keep it. Don't allow an employee to have that position. If you are middle management and you've got managers that are running the floor below you, by all means, that's their job. But an employee coming to just snitch or an employee coming to just suck ass, don't let that happen. I'm telling you, it's not going to end well. So now the question comes to, why do you care if it's a fair work environment? You're the boss. Let the minions figure it out. No, absolutely wrong answer. You want it to be fair because you want people to come to work. You want them to feel respected. You want them to feel that they have a voice, to feel that they're cared for. They're spending a lot of time in their work environment. You want them to be comfortable. And here's the thing. If they're not working on playing politics, if they're not working on resenting Joe because he's the favorite, if that's not on their mind, you know what they're free to do? their friggin' job. And they're going to excel at it because they say, this is going to my boss who is fair, who is honest, who knows what they want and how they want it and has not made it a secret. So I know when I present this, when I do this, when I apply for that, I need to come with my A game just to be fair. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Should life be fair? And as a manager, what can you do to help make life fair for your employees? If you like this video, go check out this one right here. If you're new, check out this playlist. And I'm going to grab my coffee and I'll be right there.